Hi, my name is Brittany Trailer, and I am in CSC 315. I was going to make a super creative video, and then I realized that I was not creative, and I'm not that great with video cameras, and so I decided just to be honest and be straightforward, so that's what I'm going to do. So anyways, RoboEthics. When I first enrolled into the course, I was a little confused as to why I was taking a course with robots and ethics, because it just seemed really far-fetched. It didn't seem like something that we would need to know, especially in the near future. However, it's actually kind of unbelievable how involved robotics is going to be in our everyday lives within a few years, within 2 decades, especially within my lifetime. And so I think taking RoboEthics is great for virtually anyone, but specifically for computer science and engineering majors, since they will be the forefront into developing all these technological advances. I am a computer science major, and currently I work at Northrop Grumman. I've been with them for 3 years, and I work in the innovation department. And a lot of the projects that I work on are on unmanned air vehicles. So I work with robots, and and they do their own thing, and it's just unreal that within a few years they're going to have their own conscience, possibly, and be making their own decisions, interacting with us as if we're interacting with a human. And when it comes to that point, they are going to have some ethical values. And the great part about RoboEthics and this course is that we were very much involved. We did a lot of discussion posts, we watched a lot of videos, we read a lot, and we were well educated in the area. And so we learned a lot about, the ethical values that robots should have. We learned about, the rights that they might have in the future, who would govern these rights in the future. If a robot were to make a mistake, who would take responsibility for them? Would we be owners of robots, or would they just kind of coincide next to us and be their own owner, have ownership of themselves? There's so many things involved with RoboEthics that you would have never thought would be involved. And so that's why I'm really happy that I took this class. Especially, like I mentioned, I work with unmanned air vehicles, and there is going to be a day where we will be implementing some sort of artificial intelligence in UAVs, and now I have some ethical, background for this, and that's going to help me further my career as well. So taking RoboEthics was really great. I do recommend it for everyone, since, there is going to be a time and day where we're coinciding with robots, and we would need to know these things. But more specifically, I would definitely recommend it for computer science and engineering majors, since they are going to be creating these robots, and they are going to have to be implementing these kind of ethical values inside their systems. So with that being said, RoboEthics was a great class. It was so involved in so many different ways, and I would recommend it for someone to take it virtually, to take it in person, and even if you didn't take RoboEthics, I would recommend anyone to just read up on it and learn more about it. Watch Eagle Eye, Her, Transcendence, iRobot, and just kind of a discussion with your friends. What do you think? Do you think this is going to be happening soon? Those kind of things. I did that. I watched these movies. I talked about it with my friends. I actually watched some of the movies with my friends, and I would ask them, it's like, do you really think this would happen within the next few years? And it was awesome to hear their responses and their opinions, because, it's a really believable thing that's going to be happening within the near future. So, again, with that being said, that's how I feel about RoboEthics. I'm sorry that this video wasn't super creative. I saw a couple examples on YouTube from previous classes, and they had, these cartoon characters involved, and a lot of, graphic filters and all these different things on video that I am not capable of doing. So you got to just see my honest opinion. You also got to see my backyard. I live in Florida. So, thank you again, and I'm so happy I took this course. Bye!